Hi guys, this is Connie from Connie's Nails and Creative Creations. Of course, today I am doing the Here's Your Crown, Women Supporting Women. I was the creator of this challenge, and I immediately asked Devin from Freckled Mom DIY to be my full-time co-host, and she was elated to be a part of this. Also, starting this month, we're having random co-hosts with us. So if you are a part of it one month, you'll go in the wheel for the next month and have a chance to be a co-host. Now this month I am doing 3 projects, and they're all going to be from the same person. Okay, the person that I have chose to uplift, and just because she uplifted me when I had just started, and that is the one and the only Annie from Indiana Jones. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I used to think this woman is crazy. She's getting online and doing lives every night. This is crazy. Well, I started going in and watching what her videos, and she immediately welcomed me in. And that was before I even started my my DIY videos. I started maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. I had planned on doing it, and she's always been there for me when I need someone to talk to, when I have a question, just anything. And she also was the first time that I had ever been on a DIY live. It was because she pulled me into the studio, and I was on hers, and then we did a battle, and I just absolutely love doing it. Now, what I am doing today is I'm not doing a replicas of any of her videos. What I'm doing is her vibe. And I know at first when I started watching her, she wasn't doing this, but now she has found that Shabby Chic is what she absolutely loves, plus cottagecore and a few others, but that's what she likes. So this is where I'm going with all 3 of my projects. They're all going to be Shabby Chic, and so it's just like this is what Annie would do if Annie had these projects, maybe. So as you saw, I took a shadow box, or whatever you want to call it, from Dollar Tree. I took off the emblems off the back. I painted it all white, and then I'm putting Bluebird, I think it's Lullaby Blue from Folk Art on it. And then I'm grabbed these napkins also from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to cut it the size of the bottom, and I'm just going to get that all Mod Podged in there. And I am a Plaid ambassador, so they sent me a roller, and they sent me a lot of Mod Podge as well as paint brushes. So I was really glad to get all of that. Plus, I just got another box of some chalk paint that I had ordered that I needed for some videos that I'm going to be doing. So I'm just putting a generous amount, but not too much. These napkins are quite thin. I didn't want them to tear and rip, but it was okay if it did, because it would just add to the shabby chicness. Now, and I didn't worry too much about the wrinkles. I did a little bit of smoothing out, but there's wrinkles, and I'm okay with that, because this is the background of what I am making. Now, once I get this all Mod Podged in, I'm going to dry it with my Darcy heat gun that you can get. The link is in my description box. Well, my Linktree link is in my description box, and then you can link everything from there. So, yep, I'm just putting this on here, and then I am going to grab some florals, and I'm going to grab this little blue bird that I got from Dollar General. It was just $1 and he's so cute. So he's right there, and I'm going to glue him right there in to the bottom of that box. And then I'm going to grab some of that like grass that has some blue butterflies. Now that napkin behind it has blue birds and butterflies. So I thought this will be perfect. So I'm just going to trim this grass and get it all in there. Like, you won't be able to see really well the napkin behind because it's just the background. But I'm just putting this grass all across the front of this shadow box. Once I get that all in there, I'm going to take my little scissors and trim across the top so that it all fits inside that little box. And then I'm going to grab these pink peonies after I make sure all this grass is secured. And I'm just going to put 3 of them across the bottom. And then I'm going to add 3 of the butterflies in there as well. I'm just hot gluing this. And then I end up putting a couple of tumbling tower blocks on the back to make this thing stand up and be beautiful. And to me, this screams shabby chic, and it screams Indiana Jones would do this. So I hope you guys like this first one, and I hope she knows that she means a lot to me. She's like a big sister to me, even though I'm older than her. But yeah, oh whatever. Okay, let's get to this second project. I took a bamboo cutting board, and I took some of this scrapbooking paper, which has got flowers and just songs on it. And I'm just going to cut it out, and I'm going to grab my glue stick, and I'm going to glue it right to that wood. The glue stick I have is extremely sticky. It doesn't go anywhere. In fact, I put the paper down and realized I had it crooked, and I had a hard time pulling it back up. But I was able to, because if you do it quick, then yeah, I could put it, see, there I go, putting it right back down, and it worked. And then I'm using my sanding block, and I'm just going across the edges to make sure that there's no paper that is left hanging off of the edges. Wanted to make sure that is done. So, yep, there I go. Okay, now I'm going to grab this other paper, and it goes with this one. It was in a set. And I'm just going to embellish this with it. And I printed out a little saying on my my printer. And I'm going to put that right in the middle of this paper that I'm cutting into a frame. Because it's already a frame. And I'm going to put that border on there. And I'm just going to figure out where I needed it cut. And then just get that all on there. And this is the wording that I am using. And I'm just going to put that together. And then I'm going to grab some gold edging. And I'm going to edge this. So that's how I was going to do it. And I just wanted to make sure that it was going to fit perfectly. And I end up using, I think I used my glue stick again. Yep, I did. To put all these pieces together and onto this wood. And like I said, it worked perfect. I did not have to use any Mod Podge. I did not have to use any hot glue except for the edging, the gold edging, because there was no way a glue gun was going to hold that together. So here I go, hooking it on with the glue stick. And then I'm going to grab that gold edging that you would put like on a dress or whatnot. And I'm sanding that edge as well, just so make sure that it is not going to be poking up where it could start to lift. Okay, this ended up being a really extremely pretty little plaque. And I could just see Annie doing this. She has helped, not just me, she has helped so many channels, new channels, young channels. And she's always there to help you when things get rough, when things are hard, when she's always reaching out to help people. So, yes, she's just an awesome person. So here I am putting that on there and getting it all nice and pretty. And as you can see, it really gives it just a really nice finished shabby chic look. Of course, this was all wadded up in my little bag, so I had to kind of pull it out, and it was kind of knotted, and just straighten it all out. But I got that all on there, and then I ended up using a little piece of this, I think, for the loop to hang it if you wanted to hang it. So that is going to be the end of that one. I hope you guys like the way it ended up turning out. All right, now let's get to the last project. Okay, I got this from the Dollar Tree a couple months ago, and it is like a little Jeep with a bird and flowers, and looks like, you know, tropical, and they're going to the beach. Well, I took off the hanging part that's a tiki bar, I think it's a tiki bar, and I'm just sanding off the glitter that is on here, and I'm using my little ladybug sander and getting that all off. And then I'm going to paint it all white except for the tires, and then I will decorate that after that. Okay, as you can see, I'm just going to take this blue, which is let me look. It is bright blue, and I am going to paint the entire truck with the bright blue, and then I'm going to use some white and embellish, as well as I do the tires as well, but I don't have the footage on that. So I'm just going through and making sure that the blue is completely covered, and then I'm going to grab a small paintbrush with the white, and I'm going to start embellishing the white. Okay, I guess I didn't lose all of the footage where I was doing the tires, but go over the black, and then I put silver in the center so that it actually looks like a tire. And then that's when I'm going to do the lights and everything, and then I'm going to use the white to just embellish, just kind of highlight where the sun would hit the tree or the truck. And here I am doing all the embellishments, just like I had said, getting that all on there and getting it all nice and looking like a Jeep. And here I am just kind of putting some white marks on it, just to show, one, that it's got highlights on it, and two, that it's kind of got some water, like salt deposits on it, because it goes to the beach. Or what, even this doesn't even really go to the beach, so it's just marked up. Okay, now I'm taking some craft sticks from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to make a bed of the truck that looks like a wood-sided type of a truck, and then I'm going to put some flowers in there, and I am going to call this done. So I want to thank Annie for all that she's done for me and does for me, and she's there for me when I need her, as well as I know a lot of people feel the same way, because she has helped so many people over the period of time that she has had her channel. I can't say enough. She's just amazing. So here I am, just going to decorate this, put all the flowers in. I hope that I have done Annie justice by making these more of shabby chic. I don't know if it's really shabby chic, but to me this says Annie would do this. So That's why I ended up doing these 3 projects, just to honor her friendship and just that she's always there. And yep, there about is it. And I'm going to call this a done deal. Of course, I forgot that I got to put the little tumbling blocks so that it will stand up. And the first 2 didn't work. So I had to come up with, this isn't going to work. You got to do something else. So I popped them off, and I ended up putting it a different way so that it would be more of on a slant. I kind of put the tumbling blocks on a slant, so that way it would stand up for me. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure this all out. You know, the brains are working, the cogs are all turning, coming up with a way to get this to do it. And here I decided I needed some craft sticks sticking out further so that it wouldn't tip back too far. And there it is, done. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit it twice and click on all. You'll get notified every single time I upload, as well as give me a big thumbs up and leave me a comment. It makes me smile every time I read them and I get to respond to them. You guys have the most blessed week, and you be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.